What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. Right now, I'm obsessed with making these banners for my junk journal craft room. So we're still junking. So if that's an expression, I'm going to start that. I'm still making these patchwork banners for my craft room. I'm still working on, I have one giant continuous wall, well, it's a whole wall space, I should say. It's not just one wall. Anyways, 3 of the 4 walls are connected. Let's just say that. So this is for the 3 walls that are connected. Hello, Carrie. How are you? And so this is the work that I had done that I hadn't shown you guys because it was up on my wall. But now I've taken it down, and also I've removed the lace. I was crazy enough and I removed the lace from every single banner. I sat here with tweezers. I pulled out the little threads. My hands hurt right now, but I don't want to sit down, so I don't know what am I supposed to do. So again, this is probably like 50 banners right here. And I'm going to guesstimate that I need about another 25, I want to say. So that's what we're doing today. I've got over 30. I've got over 30 banners here next to me that I'm going to continue sewing on here. This is double fold bias tape. I have a link to this in the description. A lot of the videos just had you use bias tape. A lot of the videos had you use some other tape. You can use ribbon. I took thank you, Cheryl. Hello. I'm so happy. You don't even know, these make me so happy. I'm going to be so happy when they're up. But for now, so this is 55 yards of double fold bias tape. Now, if you bought just bias tape, it's only, I believe it looks like this. So this is double fold, so that means it's already folded in half. And I got the 1/2 inch. So technically it's 1 inch, but it's folded in half, so it's 1/2 inch. And that's what I've been using. And I have so much of this, so I wasn't sure how much I needed. This is probably overkill. But when you don't know how much, yes, Miss Monique, I am. I just decided to go on. I'm already working on this. I'm like, let's just go on. So I always buy too much material just because I don't know the mathematicals on how many exact feet I need. So I just buy the most. It was pretty reasonably priced. It was $15 for this 55-yard roll. So there's no making mistakes. I was going to have enough to work with, even if I make mistakes. So that's what I've got these on. And they're on a continuous roll. They're still attached because I don't know how much I needed. So I have it still continued. In the very beginning of the banner, I did make a 1/2 inch. I think it's more like an inch, like almost 2 inches. A little loop. I don't actually plan on like holding it on anything, but I am going to just with a push pin. That's what I'm going to put them on the wall with, is just thumbtack. But I did want to show you guys that I did that. And then also I leave about 1 inch space in between here. That kind of seems to work for me. And yeah, I'm just going to continue adding more banners. Adding more banners. Let's just do that, because that's what we're doing today. And possibly for the rest of my life. So I have the banners going a specific way. I guess it should be here to the left instead of to the right. Okay. All right, so I am adding them a specific way. You really can't tell because it is patchwork, but there's a seam right here where I sewed the square down. And I actually like to use the other side of that where all the panels look like they're diagonal. It looks really, really cute. Such a pretty color, pink. Yes, there's other colors too, so if you want to match it to your aesthetic, there's different colors. Okay, so using my table as a little measuring device. Got my clips. You can use pins, but I kind of prefer clips myself. It's just a little bit easier. I'm going to open up the bias tape. And I'm going to, this does take a minute to place. I'm placing the fabric between the bias tape folds. Okay, so I just do a little bit at a time because it is kind of hard to do the whole thing. And again, try to make it to that, there's a middle to this bias tape, and that's what I'm kind of taking it up to. The other colors besides pink, no way. Pink is the only color. Cheryl, you're funny. I was looking at the other colors and I just thought pink is kind of the unifying color here. Okay, just making sure it's up to the edge of the middle part. I guess I should pin it here at the end instead. Okay, so that's one banner down. I just do enough so that I run out of clips. So this does take a minute to do. Yeah, Cheryl, isn't it? Hi, Beverly. I didn't think it was bad. There was this one listing of bias, a double folded bias tape, and it had like pink polka dot and it had pink flowers, and I was like, oh, that is so cute. But it was 25 yards for $15, so it was it was half the material. And I was just afraid, like, it's for the same price, it's $15, but it's half the material. And if it's not enough, then I'll have to buy two of them. That'll be already twice the price of this one. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go that route. I am a little glad. I have to, like, organize my pile. I have to organize my pile over here. Make sure my pile is good. You guys, it was pure torture ripping the seams off the lace on these banners. I ripped the lace off 50 banners, you guys. Can you believe that? My hands are jelly. I literally, I can't stop right now. If my hands fell off, I don't know. I'd have to get robot hands or something because I can't stop thinking about this. I want it to get done. I did take a break on Saturday, but I was like, I need to get this done. Like I said, about an inch. Placing these inside of this is not the easiest thing. Honestly, it is pretty time consuming. But the way other people did it, it was like you had to fold this first and then do that. Like, what? That was too much. That's why I said the double folded bias tape is already folded. Okay. Why did you take off the lace? I didn't like when it folded like this, girl. I didn't like the way it like it looked weird when it curved. And so I didn't like that. Oh, I'm putting this one the wrong way. No, it is the right way. Nope, it's the right way, Daisy. Nope, you were wrong. I'm looking at the seam right here, but that's just part of one of the patchworks. Gonna make sure it's sandwiched in here. And I was thinking there was a 1-inch seam by double folded bias tape, and I thought about it. It would not have been. I don't think it would have looked as bad as I thought it was gonna look. I don't know why I thought it was gonna look terrible. Oh my goodness, this tape is, the only bad thing about it right now is that it's kind of like, as you can see, whatever this is called, curling. There you go. That's a word. That's a word. It's curling. There we go. Sewing this I thought was going to be hard, but it really wasn't hard. The most time-consuming part is placing it here in the middle of this seam bias tape. Yeah, the 1/2 inch looks really cute. And I mean, if you do it in one solid fabric and not patchwork like me, you can probably get this done really quickly. I just really like to torture myself. Plus, I already had a lot of the fabric already kind of made. I already had a lot of this patchwork. I did have to make some, but for the most part, most of it was already done. Oh, that's my puppy here. Hello. Want some dogs and stuff? You had to. Is everybody else talking about?
Is that alarm that you might hear in the background?
Yeah, I know. I heard it when I was in the back.
Remember when we looked at the reviews of the apartments, they said that people pull the alarm.
Which apartments?
It's those apartments right there on
The new ones?
Swenson. No, like, well, yeah, the college one.
The college ones. Oh. Sorry, I got me a little Coke. Labor of love for sure. No, it really was. But like, you know, I have made this patchwork kind of with like no idea. I just like felt like I needed to make this patchwork fabric. Sure, I made some journals with it, but I made more of it than I knew what to do with. And I always tell myself, like, you know, just enjoy the process. If you want to make something, just make it. You don't have to have like a purpose or a reason. If you want to do it, just do it. Like, what's the big deal? So I had so much of this fabric patchwork already done that I was like, this is what I'm going to use it up with. This is the perfect project to use all this up in for sure. So yeah, it was worth it, Cheryl. You're right. I've had so much fun with this, with learning about this. And now it's all kind of coming together, and it's fun to see the fabrics I used to have. It's kind of fun to see them again, even if it's just a tiny little square of them. Trying to get it in the very, very middle. Okay. They look like candy. Like candy. And you know what's funny is I think I've used up almost all of the patchwork that I made in the past. So I think I'm gonna have to work on some more. Because like I said, this is for the 3 continuous walls. But I feel like it's not in there in the right spot. Hang on. Okay, that should be good enough. Now I'm gonna have to actually make more patchwork fabric because I have one more wall. I'm debating once I get this one up, we'll see if I want to put that on the other wall, but more than likely I will. I already kind of said I wanted to. We'll see how this looks. And I can't just do a simple project. I can't just do like 3 banners or 10 banners. I have to do like 100 banners. I just do the most. I just like doing the most. It's true. This whole curling is driving me insane. Okay. Hi, Cheryls. We got all the Cheryls, all the versions of Cheryl. All the Cheryls are here. I guess it's Cheryl and Cheryl. I love it. Okay, I can do a couple more and then I gotta sew. What am I feeling back here? I'm feeling this. There we go. I have so much fabric for my quilting days. Hilarious. But true, you do go all out. I kind of do. Why not? As long as I'm having fun, that's all I care about. Okay. Yeah, and try out that video that I linked for the banner shape. It really is the easiest way. I've seen other people do other ways, and it just templates and crazy cutting ways is just not enough. It's not it for me. This was just a simple make a square, sew down one side, you're done. Like literally, you're done. So I'm kind of glad I came up, and it was the first video I actually came across. And when I watched the other videos, I was like, oh, these are all just like harder than that first one. And every single video I kept watching, it seemed more complicated than the first one I watched. And I said, I'm just going back to that first one. I am going to go back to the first one. Hang on. I don't need this little chunk right here. And because I'm doing a little patchwork on this, there's going to be little chunks like this right here. There's just like too much fabric. I don't want my needle to mess up on it. So let's see here. I like your little clips. Yeah, these little clips are the best. I didn't link them on Amazon. There's so many of them. Okay, I think that's it because I must have lost one or something because I only have 2 at the end. Okay. Now that I've got all my clips in place, let's get to the sewing. Let me make sure I get the banners $10 in the back. Okay. Just doing a straight line stitch. Nothing fancy. I wish I had more clips now, but I don't. If you buy the most you can, because you think you have enough and then you're like, dang, I wish I had more. My little container away, but I need it. I just cleaned out my sewing machine earlier today. It was really dusty. So dusty. Glad I cleaned it. And I called my friend about where he got his sewing machine. And he said he got his at Joann's. So I'm gonna go to Joann's. I got $110 for $9 Facebook Marketplace. That is a great deal, Cheryl. I'm gonna go to Joann's tomorrow and I'm gonna look at the sewing machines and we'll see. I don't need a $10,000 sewing machine. Maybe like 1,000. Maybe. That's even so much. I can't even. And that baby better last me forever. And it better drive me to a store. We are sewing. We are looking good. Okay. This $160 machine has lasted me like 6 years. So I expect $1,000 sewing machine to last me 6 million years, you know? It should. 400 is my limit for a machine. The thing is right now that with inflation, I don't know what these people are on. This sewing machine, I got it for $169, Charles. Right now, I got it at Walmart 5 years ago. Right now, this same machine at Walmart is $300 something, almost $400. I don't think this is a $400 machine. I don't think so. So right now, I'm so confused on the prices of things that are expensive because I'm like, okay, so is the $300 sewing machine actually a $150 sewing machine, but with inflation now it's still $300 sewing machine? Because that's what I'm seeing. Plus I'm gonna get it on credit, so but we'll see. We'll see what they have at Joann's. I'm trying to upgrade, and if I'm just getting the same thing, that's why I haven't bought a new sewing machine. What is an upgrade to my sewing machine then? You know? Kimberly, hi. And this machine still works good. I just hear some like little grinding sound that's like, ugh. Had service and they said there's nothing wrong with it. They just said, you know, it's not the best quality. So that's what you expect, I guess. But I mean, it works just fine. Ooh, that part was kind of thick, but they took it like a champ. Oops. I went a little high there, but whatever. Okay. This is going pretty well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Right here, it kind of just always gets off course at the very end. And you are so right, Daisy. The prices are crazy now on the sewing machines. They really are, aren't they? I don't know how. What? I don't know what economy determines that. It's the only kind of like machinery I've looked into, so I don't know about anything else. But I know I've been wanting an upgrade on my sewing machine for a while. Pretty sure anything is an upgrade for this now because it's 6 years old. And I saw this one brand new Brother sewing machine on Facebook Marketplace, and it was $150, but it didn't have all the stitches, and I was like, like I know I don't use them too often, but it is nice to have. And I don't know if I want to be without them. Okay, here we go, we're at the end now. I guess I could backstitch. I don't ever backstitch, but this is kind of something important, I guess. Okay, so now we've attached all these banners on. I think I did better on my sewing the first time. What are you gonna do? It's fine. I'll live. It's gonna be up on the wall. Okay. Let's fold these up. And just continue on. Oh, did I use different thread the first time? Oh yeah, I did. Can you tell the difference? Not really. I guess in the beginning I was using this like light pink. And now I'm using this white. Don't really see much of a difference. I'm just going to continue on. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Okay. So now we can continue. Yeah, with the pandemonium that happened, I couldn't even find sewing machines at Walmart. They were out. Everybody was buying sewing machines. I have to agree with you, Cheryl, on that one. Everybody was buying a sewing machine. Everybody wants to sew. Placing it. And then there were some videos that were like showing you how to make your own bias tape. And I was like, I am not making my own bias tape. That sounds insane. Like, sounds crazy. Like, I know you can, but like, I don't want to. Now, when I could buy this for $15, like, why would I want to do that? That sounds crazy. Monique said, I bought mine then too, but only because I gave away mine and my mom. And my mom and I shared, and then she moved and took it with her. We'll see. We'll see. I don't even know what my friend said. I think he said his is a Viking. I don't know anything about sewing machines, to be honest. Like, I have mine, and that's kind of when my research stopped. I got mine. That's where my research stopped. So I really don't know what's better or not. I really don't know. I guess my only indication is the price. If it's more expensive, I would hope it's better. I don't know. I just want to make sure it has cute stitches, that it's easy. But I know once I tell them that I'm going to sew paper on it, they're going to be like, maybe like we're going to say don't. Maybe they're going to say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Hi, German Shepherd lady. Welcome, welcome. Monique, did you find it hard to buy a sewing machine at that time when it seemed like everybody was buying a sewing machine? Because like I said, this sewing machine is like basically it's been a staple at Walmart since I bought it. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find them. Hang on. Having a hard time with this one. I don't know why. There we go. We're all in. We are in. It looks like fancy underwear. It looks a lot less like fancy underwear now that it doesn't have the lace on it. So that's good. If I waited the following week, I would have saved another $50. Yes, but then got one on sale at Joann's. If I would have waited the following week, I would have saved $50. How much was your sewing machine, if you don't mind me asking? If that's not too personal. Cheryl says, my first was a Kenmore. I was 9 when I started sewing on a machine. I did not. But my second one until 5 years ago was a Singer Quilting sewing. Then found a 1955 Singer on Facebook in cabinet for $50. Nice. Oh, those cute little vintage Singers, huh? Those are cute. Got a Singer Patchwork, has 99 stitches. Honestly, don't remember how much it was though. We'll see what they have. Like I said, I'm looking for long term. So if it's 500 to 1,000, that's my price range. Probably leaning more towards 1,000. If I can make payments on it, why not? Why not? If it was my first sewing machine, this is my first sewing machine, I would not have bought a $1,000 sewing machine to begin with. But this baby has lasted me forever. So like I said, a $1,000 sewing machine better last me 6 million years. And if not, I want my money back. I'm gonna want my money back in 5 million years. So if I get it right, they better get it right. It's like 200, something like high 200s, maybe. Romeberg. Hello, thank you. I need to get a better a shot of these right here. They are coming together after I tore them apart and took the lace off. But like I said, there was like a curve problem. When it curved, it like would bunch up oddly. I didn't like it. So I had to take the lace off of everything. That was a nightmare. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But it just happens. It just happens. Joanne's sale Christmas time. Oh, you think they have a good sale during Christmas? Should I wait? I was just gonna go look. I say that and then I come home with the sewing machine. But I was just gonna go look. But you say they have sales. I'm interested in a sale. I like sales. Just dropping it. A sale, you say? I'm kind of holding this one with my elbow to create a little bit of tension. Let's see if they have anything on sale because they said on the news that stores are having big sales right now. But also, I don't know about sewing machines. Microchips are still not being made at the rate that they were before, so that's why electronics kind of are expensive right now. Or at least that's what they're blaming it on. And the fun thing about getting at Joann's is the free classes. Yes, I've heard of this. I've heard. I went with my machine 2 times a week to learn everything about it and how it worked. So worth it, one-on-one. Nice. Nice. I have to do that for sure because I hate reading the manual. I hate reading the manual for anything. Honestly, I am not a manual type of person. I'm the worst. I'd rather watch a video or have somebody tell me how to do it. Because I don't want to read it. I just don't. Reading stuff like that doesn't make sense to me. I need to see it. So that would be ideal. Indeed. Most indeed. Okay. Okay, looks good. No instructions for me. See and do. Yes. LOL, me too. Yes. And you know what's funny? Even with this sewing machine, I was brand new to sewing. And I got it home and I sat down and I opened it up, set it up, turned it on. And then I watched videos on how to thread it. This was my first predicament. I watched videos on how to thread it. And for some reason, I don't know why, maybe I was brand new. Like I said, I was brand new to sewing. I was so intimidated. I don't know. I was watching a video on how to do it and I couldn't make heads or tails. I don't know. Felt like they were talking in a different type of English I didn't understand for some reason. And I called my mom and I said, Ma, I don't know how to thread this machine. She's like, okay. She's like, come over, I'll show you. So she had to show me, and then I was like, oh. I saw so many videos, and I was just like, what? Every time somebody would explain it, I'd be like, what? What do you mean? Like, what? It sounds silly now, but I still remember. I took my sewing machine to my mom. Here we go. Ugh, I'm going to have to buy new bobbins, too. I'm going to get a new sewing machine, new bobbins. There we go. Okay, now I'm out of clips. Okay, let's sew. Oni, have a good night. So cool. Couple of banners to the back, couple of banners to the front. I think I'm gonna sew a little bit slower because I want to stay where I said I was gonna sew. I think I need to go maybe a little bit slower. We'll see. I learned that too. Sometimes mistakes are made because I go too fast. So I need to go slow. But this has been a really good beginner sewing machine for me. It really has. It really, really has. I mean, I didn't learn how to do anything other than just regular stitches. Like, I don't know how to make buttons yet. I never bothered with that. Oh, you know what would be fun too? If the sewing machine I got had free motion quilting. I need to write this down. Because if I had free motion, then I could do those fun designs. I need to write that down. I need to try and remember that I want that. And of course, before I bought this machine, I didn't know I wanted that. So I need to note that down so that I don't forget. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you, Miss Stephanie? Hello. Yeah, I'm going too fast again. I said I was going to go slow, and then I'm like, zoom, zoom. Go slow. So I need to rush. I'm trying to keep an even line here. Going, and I'm a little bit more even. Okay, see, Hazy, you just had to slow down. Because I was like, what happened? I thought I was going so well in the first banners. And the second banners, I just need to go slower. I just need to go slower. Cheryl says, I need a machine. Hands only because my knees. Too bad for a foot pedal. I had no idea that they have sewing machines that you don't need to put the foot pedal. How do you make it go? That I need to look it up because I don't understand how that works. I do not understand how the whole not foot pedal thing works. But I'm okay with the foot pedal. It's not an issue for me yet. Mine is hands-free push button. So you have to push a button, or like I have to look it up because right now I'm not understanding. I've never heard. I mean, I've heard of this. I think Jen had mentioned it before, but I still don't understand anything. So I'm going to put this up on the wall tomorrow. And we're going to see how many more banners I need to add or if it's done. need to decide how many I'm gonna keep. I want it to be like like a bunch of W's, So I need to figure out how many banners apart I want to do it. And then that'll determine how many of these I need to add. Daisy shook no feet. So yeah, I'm like, what? You unplug the foot metal, put the button to sew, and off you go. But for me, it's like driving on the right side of the car. Wow. But how does it stop sewing? Like, because sometimes, like right now, I need to stop. I would have to push a button to make it stop. That's what I need to know. I guess maybe it'd be good if I had that option, but I don't have a problem with my foot. But like, what if I did? I don't know. What if one day I did? Now I need to know. If I'm gonna pay a lot of money for this sewing machine, it better have everything. So thank you for letting me know. Maybe I need that as an option. Creature of habit, I never use it. It just sounds interesting. Also very weird. Okay. Like I said, this still works. It's just I can hear this little grinding sound, and it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit. And I've been told there's nothing wrong with my sewing machine. It's just not the best sewing machine, and that's apparently what they do. Something about it has plastic parts. It's a toy sewing machine, I guess. Fabulous option if needed. Many quilters use it. Marty, hi Marty. That is a good option, Miss Cheryl and Cheryl. Okay, got two more. These banners go. Maybe I could go on the Joann's website and see which ones they have. Then I can look them up on YouTube before I go. If I'm gonna spend that much money, though, it's gonna take me a while to decide which one to get. I'm not just gonna go and pick one out. I'll go take pictures of all the models, look them up online, and then I'll decide. I have to see other people using them, especially if I'm going to spend a lot of money. You should have seen me when I furnished my house with IKEA furniture. I was at IKEA like every other weekend. Like, do I want that? Am I sure? I'm cheap, so if I'm going to spend money, I'm going to make sure that's what I want. If it's a dollar store, who cares? Grab it, but this is more than $1. See, that's just too cute for words, Daisy. Are they all on one long string? Right now, yes, they are. Right now, yes, there's almost, I don't know, I would say 60-something banners on this tape. This is double folded bias tape. And I want to say there's at least there's at least 60 right now. You know, okay, here's another thing I want. I want automatic back stitch. That's one thing I want. That would be lovely. So then everything I make would be back stitch because sometimes I forget. Usually what I make doesn't matter if it's back stitched. But if the option is there, why not get the auto stitch? Look at this stash I have here. Yeah, I have banners for days, banners for years. This banner stack is as big as my head. I gotta count how many I have left. Like I said, this is for 3 continuous walls. I don't know how else to describe it. There's one wall that's like split in half. Well, I guess that's weird. There's one wall that has like hallways and doors on either side. And then there's these 3 walls that are connected. So let me see how many of these I have. Because I think I counted like over 30. And I think I said I only wanted like 25. Okay, so I'm going to leave this many out. Or we'll see. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to mark it there. I don't know exactly how many banners I need. I don't know the math. I can't tell you how many you need. So I hope you didn't come here for that. I don't know. But I know there's over 60 banners right there. And where I had already put them up on the wall, excuse me, and where I did put them up on the wall, I'm just guesstimating that it looked like I was missing about 25 of them. That's what it looked like. But also, I'm just guesstimating. And I'm going to put them up on the wall tomorrow and see how many I need. If maybe I need to take them off. I don't know at this point. I don't know. Maybe I need to add more. Because I had actually arranged them on the wall. And I think I pinned every 5 up. But I think I want to pin every 10 banners instead. So I don't know what's that going to do to my calculation. I don't know. I just do a wrench in there. So I don't even know. Yes, I am almost done. Cheryl, have a good night, girl. I am almost done with this one. And then I have to start on the next one because I'm thinking, do I even want to do that for the other wall? I think I might, though. I think probability says I probably will go ahead and just do it. Just add banner to that other wall. We'll see. And then I've been thinking I have all this Christmas fabric. I might just make one of my cousins is a teacher in Arizona. And I was like, wouldn't it be cute if I sent her a Christmas banner for her classroom? Wouldn't that be fabulous? So I thought maybe I'll do that. Of course, that won't be patchwork because, oh my God. Because, oh my God. Was this a lot of freaking work? But I do have a lot of Christmas fabrics, and I don't know if I have a lot of use for them. So, and I have this one vintage Christmas fabric. Maybe that'll be good. I don't know. We'll see. I have too much Christmas fabric, and I need to figure out what to do with it. There we go. There we go. Again, double fold bias tape, trust me, is what you want. in your life, because like I said, I've seen all these tutorials on banners, and the way I'm doing it, I feel is the easiest way. I really, truly do feel it's the easiest way. And this is literally driving me insane. How can I make this not curly? Trying to get it back on the roll, not curly. That doesn't seem to be working at all. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna keep going like that. I'll just live. I guess I'll live. Just keep trying to survive. Okay, let's see here. Trying to keep them about an inch apart. So I'm trying. Because I was thinking of making a Christmas banner, but I don't decorate for Christmas. But I was like, maybe my cousin, she's a teacher. And I was thinking of maybe my other friend, she has like a bakery store. Like, wouldn't that be cute if I made her a little Christmas banner for her shop? That would be fun. Just like, for no reason. I have nothing else to do. I have nothing else to do. Let's put this one on. Oh, that has a lot of, hang on, this one has a lot of fabric right here, and I don't like that. Of course, you won't have this problem if you don't make patchwork, you won't run into this problem. But I do. Okay. There we go. Look at this. Oh, it wasn't curly in the beginning. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. There we go. Okay. I can't believe it's almost coming to an end. It's almost done. Only took me about a week. It only took me a week to make 100 banners. Only. What about my junk journaling? I don't know. I need to make these banners. Once I make these banners, I can concentrate on junk journaling again. We'll get back to it. Right now, though, I'm just like, I don't know why, my brain is just like, I need to finish these banners. They have all of a sudden become the biggest dream in my life that I need to achieve. But this is also, it's teaching me some sewing skills, and I'm working with some new stuff. And I don't think I've ever used my clips so extensively. I bought them, but I have not really clipped too much. So this is a nice treat. I get to play with some of my tools. I get to learn about double folded bias tape, which I didn't previously know anything about. So, it's cute. It's real cute. Get to put my straight stitching skills to an actual project where it actually matters. Just making things look real professional. So I have had my fill of fun with this project. Stephanie says sometimes you just have to mix things up and take a break from best. Marty, it's really pretty, so you have something to show for your efforts. Yes. Can't wait to tell people I did that. Yeah, who did you make that? Yes, I did. Do you want me to make you one? It'll be $1 billion. Because that's how much it cost. That's how much time and work it took me to make it. I'm just kidding. This is too much work to sell this. Let's see here. But now I see what it takes, Now I see what it takes to be a banner company of sorts. Okay. Got more clips here. Patricia. Yes, doll, I've been on just doing my little banner thing. I don't know how YouTube determines when it tells you. Sometimes it tells you right away. Sometimes it tells you an hour later. I don't know. I don't know how to determine that or fix that. Hang on, I'm getting hot. Let me turn on my fan. I just got hot. Ceiling fans for the win. Okay. There we go. This is going so good. There was one see this. See? Okay, I need to be more wary because this happened to my other banner stash. There was one banner that this right here happened to. So I need to keep an eye on that. It only happened to me once before. But look at me, I just saw it happen again. Okay, Daisy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to work on it. And it always happens like right here. Okay, I need to keep that in mind. We're getting better every time, though. It's okay. It's only 100 banners. I'm only making 100 banners. Marty says, I love the way you approached it, though, like an assembly line. I'm an overthinker, so I probably wouldn't even have started yet. Yeah, I did kind of do an assembly style. I did. That probably was the best thing to do because then I was able to get it done almost quickly, but it did take me time too, so I couldn't rush it exactly. Okay. But also, it helped that I had all this patchwork already done. But I could also make more of these banners just with my regular fabric. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. But you know what? This is great to use up fabric. And y'all know I have a lot of fabric to use up. So this is kind of also fabulous. Maybe I can make some patchwork for my mom or something. I don't know. I don't think she'll use it. But I'm just thinking, who can I make patchwork for? Who wants patchwork? Or who wants banners? Somebody who wants banners? Okay. Let's sew these up. All right. Okay. one step all the way done before moving on to the next step. Yes, I tried to tell myself that. Okay, here we go. I was going way too fast on those first banners that I sewed. What was I thinking? Sewing way too fast. Here we go. I feel this isn't up to the I can just feel that that's not up to the edge, but now I kind of fixed it. If y'all want to join the madness, I'm on. Definitely get yourself some double fold bias tape. This is the best. I had to watch several videos and kind of take tips from this one and that one and this one and that one to kind of formulate my own process here. Like I said, I added lace, didn't end up liking it, removed the lace. Patricia, I took all the lace off, girl. I took all the lace off. I sat here with tweezers, girl, pulled out all the threads. That was my Sunday night. That's how I partied on Sunday. Was with the seam rip party with the tweezer after party. It was crazy. It would look like I was covered in snow, girl. That's how many threads I had on me. I had to lint roll myself down like 5 times. It was crazy. It was madness. See, I start sewing fast and see what happens. Okay, Daisy. Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Oh, and how do you tell that sewing machine how fast you want it to go? Because, you know, with my foot, I can tell how fast to go. I suppose that's an option. I'm still mesmerized by the whole push a button itself. Yes, Miss Patricia, can you believe it? I wish I should have had Alyssa help me with that. I should have decided that my friend was over. We could have helped. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of insane. But I got through it and I did it and I finished. And I'm still thinking that was a crazy thing to do. But also I felt like, you know, it's also a very sewing thing to do. You know what I mean? It's what sewing people go through. So I'm like a sewing people person. I remember when my mom was crocheting something and she was almost done or midway done, and then she decided, oh no, I did something wrong, and she would undo all of it. And I thought that was crazy, but now I understand. Now I get it. Hang on, Daisy, you're going fast again. Slow it down. Slow it down. also going through a lot of layers because of all the patchwork, you know. So I really do have to slow down. All part of the process, right, Marty? Right? It happens. Okay, here we go. I can see how this would be cute for a party. I did make some paper banners for my sister when she had her baby, for her baby shower. They were pretty cute. They were pretty cute. But it's paper banners, you know. This would be fun. I guess they're a very British thing. All these bunting videos, they were all British. Everybody was British. And they kept saying, for your garden. For your garden. I don't remember any parties being decorated with banners. At least not like banners this shape. You're going to show us what it looks like. I'll put up. Yeah, I'll make a video about it. I want to decorate first, but that doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon. So I guess I might as well. I might as well. I need to find things to hang up on the wall. But I'm having a hard time. So far, I think I have like 3 things on all my walls, and my room is pretty big. I've seen banners at parties, but that was a long time ago when I was young, back in the Stone Age. Girl, you're silly. They seem to be a very like British party thing to do, I guess. I can't wait to put this up on my walls. I really cannot wait to look at this every day. I had enough of this fabric. Like, I was thinking of even making curtains because I've seen videos of people making curtains out of their patchwork, but now it's going to clash with my banners. So now I can't. I can't do it. Slow, baby, slow. Yeah, I really do need to learn to be more patient. My sewing goes slower. You do get a little bit more precise when you go slower. Okay. Okay. So these are done. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. This is the most, you guys. I'm just, trying to make a couple banners, just a little bit of decor. Just gonna decorate Mount Everest with a couple of banners, that's as much as I need. Just as much banners as Mount Everest could use. I'm sorry, I like watching videos about Mount Everest. So that's why we're talking about it. But anyway, yeah, just a couple of banners, just making some banners today. Okay. You guys, this is ridiculous. This is too much. This is probably like 30 pounds right here of banners. And I don't think I've even touched half of this bias tape. just a few. Just a couple. Not too many. Not too much. I'm not about that excess life, Not too much. Just a few little here and there. Okay, I think I only have to put 3 on, and then that's it. Because if I put too many, I guess it wouldn't hurt to put too many than to have too little, right? All right, whatever. I'm just going to do the rest. I'm just going to do all of them. We'll see where I run out of clips. We'll see. Because it's kind of going to be annoying if I have to add more. Well, I mean, I guess either is going to be annoying. Taking off or adding is going to be a little annoying. I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay. There we go. Okay. And I thought it wasn't going to be enough. Girl. Like I said, I don't even know how big this room is. I never actually measured it. I was thinking about measuring it, but then I didn't. And I didn't do my taxes this year, so I didn't measure it. But this room is huge. So that's what I'm saying. So far, it's almost like 80 banners now. Woo! Just a little 2-week project. I could have probably made a whole quilt by now, but whatever. Whatever, we're not going to talk about that. We are not going to talk about it. Okay, I don't want to talk about how many banners I've made. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. You guys are just going to judge me. Okay, here we go. And let me get the camera to get all this right here. These are the last banners I'm going to add. And we're going to put it on the wall. And we're going to figure out where it needs to end. And then I'll fix it from there. And I need to decide if I'm going to make one more banner. If I'm going to make another banner for my smaller wall. Or do I want that wall to be bannerless? I don't know. We'll see after I put this one up. Have not decided. Have enough bias tape. Would have to make more patchwork though, because I'm kind of out of patchwork. I used up all my pieces. Finally, I used up all my pieces of patchwork. I had stuffed in a drawer. No more. That drawer is empty. Drawer is empty. Well, actually, I have other patchworks, but they're the string quilts, so they're like straight lines. And then I have some hexagon patchwork still that I could chop up and make it to a banner. But I thought it would be kind of weird because these banners don't do that. If I had mixed them in, maybe from the beginning, maybe, but it would be kind of weird to have like those banner pieces at the end of this banner, So I wish I had thought about that and mixed those in, but I didn't. So it's fine. That's fine. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see here. again, some of these fabrics I don't even have anymore. So, you know, it's kind of fun to get a little bit of a history of the fabrics that I no longer own. It's kind of fun to just get like a little glimpse, you know, a little glimpse of what I used to have. Let's see here. Ooh, why do I feel like playing Fallout tonight? I don't know. That sounds fun. Okay, let's see here. I only play one video game, you guys. I am not like a gamer, but there's one video game. I don't think I've ever sat down to play a video game before, but there's one video game that I've been playing now for, I don't know, like 10 years. I've been playing like every version of this video game for the last 10 years. And the latest version, I actually haven't played it. It's been months. It's been like 4 months since I played that video game. I don't know why tonight sounds fun. I might go shoot up some mutants tonight. Beat up some ghouls. Let's see here. I don't advocate for guns or violence unless it's pixelated, and then I'm okay with it. Let's see here. My friends on the game are going to be shook that I'm online. Okay. Me and my hubby are going to spend some time putting these up tomorrow. Mostly my hubby and me directing. If I could never hang these up. Even if I tried, I would have to clear everything off my floor so I could be close to the walls. Okay. We can do this, Daisy. Let's do this. This is the final stretch on your never-ending quest to make a wraparound banners for your room. It's almost over. It's just one of those projects. I don't know, you guys. Maybe you guys have gone through it too. Like, you just want to get it done, but it's also taking you forever. It's taking forever, but you want to get it done. And at the very end, you're just like, I'm over it. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm still having fun here. It's still fun somehow. I'm still having fun. I think, you know what, because the patchwork was done. All this patchwork was already done. I didn't sit here. If I had sat here and make this patchwork, I mean, it would have taken me a whole year. But I've had this patchwork done. I'm going to say for at least a year I've had this patchwork done. And just no projects. I had no idea what to even do with it. But at that time, my body was just like so small pieces of fabric together. And I was like, okay. But here we go. See, you said I had nothing to use this on. And now I'm in the Guinness World Book of Records for most time spent on banners. Okay, stop giggling because this is not good here. This is not working out. Yeah, that would have been way daunting. Yeah, if I had make up this patchwork, yeah, I would have. But also, I kind of do enjoy making patchwork, so I did have to make some for these last bunch of banners. I did have to put some patchwork together. But again, it was just all pieces, and I was putting those pieces together. If I had to start from scratch, that's what I'm saying. I am almost hesitant to do my other wall because I will have to make patchwork. I will have to make more patchwork for it, which is fine. It's just right now I've kind of like had it up to my neck with patchwork. I've had it up to here with this patchwork. So I might have to wait on that second banner Just till I'm in the mood again. Till I'm in the mood for torture. Okay. Sometimes the mood does strike though. For chaos. I have had to sew the floor beneath me so much. I have been covered in threads for the last week. I have had to lint roll myself before getting in bed more times than I would care to think about this week. I mean, last week, I should say, because it's Monday. More times than I would like to say. And I'm glad I didn't. The only thing I had to buy for this project was this double fold bias tape. I had everything else. You know, I had my little rulers before. I had my clips before. So I felt like, okay, this is a project I could really dive in. I already have everything. So it was great. I even had my quilting ruler. The size I wanted to make was 8 by 8, but I only had 9.5 by 9.5. So I said, let's just go with it. It's going to be 9.5 by 9.5. That's what you got. That's what you got. So that's what we're doing. Marty, don't even, because I am crazy. I am half crazy. Don't start with me, Marty. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, it's too far. It's too far. Oh, and then after me and Elisa finished our live here, we went bowling. And that was fun. That was actually really fun. I haven't gone bowling in a while. But you know what? I remembered why I don't go bowling, because it hurts my hands. My hands are, I don't know what is wrong with me. Maybe it's arthritis. I don't know. But my hands sometimes turn to jelly. And they were already kind of hurting. But then I was like, oh, let's go bowling. And then as I was telling her how, as we were finishing up the first game, I was telling her how 2 games is too much and it would hurt my hands. And then she's like, okay, so should we play a second game? And I said, yes. So we played a second game of bowling. We bowled a second game is what I should have said. And my hands were done. My hands were done. And then I took out all the legs. And you guys, my hands, if my hands fall off in the next 6 months, I would not be surprised. Honestly, I would not be surprised if my hand just I would understand. But hey, I won both games of bowling, so that's good. I like bowling. I don't go bowling too much because, again, my hands hurt. But I do enjoy a good game of bowling. A good bowl, you know? And my friend was mad. She's like, why did you ask? She was like, why did you tell me to go bowling if you're just going to win? Like, do you come here every day? And I was like, no, I just tell the ball to go in the middle in my head, and it goes in the middle. I don't know what to tell you. I think I rolled like 2 strikes, which for me is a lot. That's a lot. If I get 2 strikes, I'm like, what is happening? But it went so good. I'm so happy. Somehow I scored over 100 each game, which for me is I get up there, but it's been a while. It's been quite a while. And my friend, Lisa was like, how did you get the ball in the middle every time? And I'm like, I don't know. I think middle thoughts. I just keep thinking middle thoughts, and it works. Do you wear braces when you're sleeping? No, I don't. I do not. I've never worn braces. I probably could use them. I just always thought, like my mom when I was a kid, she would say, do you want braces? And I just thought, you know, I got glasses. I'm weird. And now you want to give me braces. I said, no, I'll just deal with crooked teeth. Like, no. I was like, my teeth aren't the worst. So I said, no, I don't want to deal with that at school. Like, I'm already a weirdo, and now you want to put me in braces. My sister has braces, and she's got a beautiful smile. I'm jealous now. doesn't work that way for me. I was on a league once and got a trophy for most improved bowler. My average went up from 72 to 85. Oh, you mean for my hands? No, I don't. Okay, ma'am. Of course you meant for my hands. We're talking about my hands. No, I don't. I don't know what's exactly wrong with me, so I don't know. I've slept with those in the past, and they didn't really do anything for me. Last time I did go to the doctor, telling them my hands hurt. They're just like, don't do anything for 30 days. And that was like the worst 30 days of my life. And now I know I need to stop working for a while, but it's just so hard to just sit there and do nothing. It's like the most torturous thing to be told to do. But I did feel good after I took that smug break that time. But I mean, that's been years. That's been years ago. And so now I tell myself, go slow with your hands, take a break, and this is what I end up doing. Yeah, I know I need to rest them. I know. It's just so hard. I find it so difficult. I already feel like I already don't do a lot because, I work for myself. And now you're asking me to do even less. It just sounds so difficult for me to do. I push it. I'm telling you, to pop some Tylenol and I'm back to work. I really should stop. I do put like Epsom salt on my hands. I do have ice packs and all that. Like I said, if my hands fell off, I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, you did say that would happen. Like, yeah, you did say that one time that would happen. Hey, you're the boss. You can give yourself a break. I know. I find it so difficult. I really do. I literally need to leave my house. If I leave my house and go somewhere else, then I will not work. But if I'm in my house, I'm going to want to do something. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to leave my house. Maybe I need to go to the Bahamas for 30 days. Maybe that's what I should do. Because otherwise, if I'm at home with all my stuff, I want to do something. Or I'll be like, okay, well, I'm not going to use my hands. I'm going to clean. That involves my hands. But it's just so hard for me. I can do nothing for half a day tops, but then I'm like, I want to do something. Okay, we are getting to the very end, you guys. I'm pretty much done for tonight, I guess. I guess I'll go lay down. I guess I'll go sit down on the couch. Now that this is done, my brain can maybe give me a break about it. We got 3 more banners after this. And then we've officially made 10 million banners. Officially. I have arthritis on some days. I really just cannot do it. I know. And some days it really is like my fingers literally feel like jelly. That's why I call it jelly. So I have jelly hands. Sometimes I call it jelly. It's been a while since I felt like that, but my hands have been tired lately. I just cannot stop. It's a problem. Someone could just tie my hands behind my back. Maybe I could stop. Maybe that would stop me. Perhaps. That would help. Oh my god, you guys. The stash of banners is a little insane. It's a little insane how many banners I've made so far. But also, it's honestly been so much fun, such a fun project. Like I said, learning new things, using my tools. Oh my goodness. I've never used my quilting rulers, the square ones like that size before. I guess I have a 9.5 and I have a 12-inch, and I have never actually used them. So it was fun to get those out and use them. It was fun to get these little clips out. It's been fun to put my straight stitch skills to work with this seam bias tape. I really had never worked with this or had anything that really mattered if my lines were straight. And now that it does matter, I'm finding, hey, I can make pretty good straight lines. And, that feels nice. It feels nice. This might not, be seen by too many people. But, hey, I had a lot of fun making it. And it's fun practicing these little skills. And this is the last banner, you guys, that I'm going to add for now. I don't know how many more I need to add. If I need to, I don't know. This is just how many I have left. Okay. Tomorrow, I do plan on going live. I'll probably get back to work on my sunflower journal. That's what I need to do. Get back to work on my sunflower journal. I think I'm going to work on embellishments because I don't feel like working on the pages yet. So I think tomorrow we're going to do embellishments. So we will see about that. Okay, everybody, I am finally done. This is my 10th million banner. Officially, just adding it to the stack here. That's about to curve over entirely. I had a lot of fun. It's been fun. This would have been done 10 million years ago if I had just used one solid fabric piece per banner. But we can't be a regular, basic banner type of person. Okay, I'm done. I've had my fill of sewing and projects today. Miss Marty and everybody else, thank you so much for your companionship and the chit chat. I really appreciate it. We can come back and hang out tomorrow night if you guys are interested. Come hang out with me. We'll work on my sunflower journal now that I'm done with this. Now that I can say I'm done with this project, we can get back to journaling. But everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you all so much for joining me on this never-ending quest to make banners here. I appreciate it, and everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.